Welcome to AffairsCloud. My name is Vikas Rana. We are one-stop solution for current affairs. You can find our Crack Current Affairs course on our application exclusively for current affairs, where you will be getting daily, weekly and monthly current affairs on regular basis. You can use code VIKAS10 to get additional 10% discount while purchasing the course. This video is available both in English and Hindi. The timestamp for both English and Hindi are mentioned in the description of each video. You can contact us on the number provided or mail provided. Also follow us on Telegram and Instagram, and the link for the same is provided in the description of each video. Also students, we have started a new initiative that is of handwritten notes. It is helpful to understand the news daily, time saving and very useful for your revision. We aims to cover 15 questions via handwritten notes in upcoming bank exams. These handwritten notes are available on daily current affairs content PDF at our mobile application and website careerscloud.in. Only our Crack Current Affairs subscribers will be able to access these handwritten notes. A sample PDF of the handwritten notes will be available in the description. Hello students, so in this video we will be discussing important current affairs for the topic sports for July month. The session will be quite interesting and important, so stay tuned till the end. We will be discussing sports current affairs, and also if you are new to our channel and haven't subscribed yet, do subscribe as we are one-stop solution for current affairs. The first question is, which company has recently become the official principal partner of the Indian Olympic Association for 4 years starting from Paris Olympics 2024 through the Los Angeles Olympics 2028? So which is the company, the official principal partner of Indian Olympic Association? It is BPCL, Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited. Next, which of the following points are correct with respect to the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2024? If we look at the options, all the options are not right here. Option A and B are right. A is saying that Indian men's national cricket team won ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2024 by defeating South Africa by 7 runs in the finals. Absolutely right. Second, this marks India's second T20 World Cup title. India previously won the inaugural edition of T20 World Cup in 2009 under the captaincy of Mahendra Singh Dhoni, and this time it was under the captaincy of Rohit Sharma. Then option C is saying which is wrong, that is after winning ICC T20 World Cup, Indian cricketers Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma and Ravindra Jadeja, they have announced their retirement from T20 International. Is it correct? So remember, Virat Kohli, who is 35 years of age, Rohit Sharma, who is 37, and Ravindra Jadeja, they have announced the retirement from T20 International cricket. Is it correct? Yes, it is correct. C is also correct. The option that is wrong is B. Let me correct here students, a mistake here. The inaugural edition was not held in 2009 but it was in 2007. Right, now all these options are right. C was right. Next, who recently won the 37th edition of the Magistral tournament, that is Leon Masters, by defeating Jaime Santos Latasa of Spain in the finals? So who won it? It was won by Vishwanath Anand, Grandmaster Vishwanath Anand, right? And also remember, he was the first recipient of Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratan Award, that is India's highest sports award, in 1991 to 1992. He was also awarded with Padma Vibhushan in 2007. Next, which of the following points are correct with respect to under 17/under 23 Asian Wrestling Championship held in Jordan? If we look at the options here, option which are correct, option A and C are right. A is saying that Indian wrestlers secured 22 medals, out of which 8 gold, 5 silver and 9 bronze in the under 17 Asian Wrestling Championship 2024. Absolutely right. C is saying that India topped the under 20 men's freestyle and women's wrestling ranking. Absolutely right. But B is saying that Indian wrestlers secured 25 medals, 9 gold, 10 silver, 6 bronze in under 23 Asian Wrestling Championship. Is it correct? So no. In this, Indians received a total of 23 medals, out of which 9 gold, 10 silver and 4 bronze was there. Now option B is also right. Next, who has recently won the F1 British Grand Prix 2024 held in England, UK? So Lewis Hamilton, right? He has won the F1 British Grand Prix that was held in London or England, UK. Correct. Who secured the second position? Max Verstappen secured the second position and Lando Norris here secured the third position. Next, who has been recently appointed as chef de mission for the Indian contingent at the Paris 2024 Olympics? So, Gagan Narang has been appointed as chef de mission for the Indian contingent at Paris Olympics 2024. Next, name the Indian player who has recently won the men's single title at the St. Denis Reunion Open 2024. So, Tharun Manepalli has recently won the men's single title at the St. Denis Reunion Open 2023. Now, which is or this tournament is related to which sport, or Tharun Manepalli is related to which sport? He is related to badminton. Next, who has recently appointed as the new head coach of the ICC Senior Men's up to 2027. So, we are talking about cricket here. Indian Senior Men's Cricket Team coach is Gautam Gambhir now. He succeeded whom? He succeeded Rahul Dravid, and he will be in this position till 2027. Next, which organization has recently been named as the principal sponsor of the Indian team at the 2024 Paris Olympic Games? So, Adani Group is the principal sponsor of the Indian team at the 2024 Paris Olympic Games. Next, Puma India has recently partnered with the Indian Olympic Association to become the official footwear partner for the Indian contingent at the Dash. So Puma India, they have recently partnered with Indian Olympic Association to become the official footwear partner for the Indian contingent at the Paris Olympic Games 2024. And this partnership will provide over 100 athletes with various equipments that include your footwears, bags, accessories, etc. Next, which of the following statement is incorrect with respect to the 137th edition of the Wimbledon Championship from 1st to 14th of July in London, UK? We are talking about the one that is incorrect. So option B is incorrect. That means A and C are right. A is saying Spain's Carlos Alcaraz has won 2024 gentlemen's single title defeating Novak Djokovic of Serbia. Right. C is saying Great Britain's Henry Patton and Finland's Harry Heliovara won the 2024 men's double title by defeating Austria's Max Purcell and Jordan Thompson. This is also right. B is saying that Iga Swiatek of Poland has won the women's single title defeating Jasmine Paolini of Italy. Is it right? No, not Iga Swiatek. Remember, she was Barbara Krejcikovic. Barbara of Czech Republic has won the women's single title defeating Jasmine Paolini of Italy. Now all the options are right. Next, who won the 17th edition of the Union of European Football Association, that is UEFA European Football Championship held in Germany? It was won by Spain. Correct? So we can say Spain has won the Euro Cup for the 4th time, and Spain previously won the title in 1964, then in 2008, then in 2012, and now in 2024. That is the 4th time they have won it. Next, which country recently won the 48th edition of Copa America held in USA? It is Argentina. Copa America is related to which sport? It is related to football. And who won it? It was won by Argentina. This was the 48th edition of Copa America that was held, and Argentina has won it. Next, Indian champions team led by Yuvraj Singh won the inaugural edition of the World Championship of Legends that was hosted by England country. It was hosted from 3rd to 13th of July. This World Championship of Legend is basically, this was a tournament of cricket in which the previous cricketers or the retired cricketers took part from various countries here. And our Indian champions team has here led by Yuvraj Singh won this inaugural edition. Next, which country has recently signed a 12-year deal with the International Olympic Committee to host the first Olympic esports games in 2025? It is Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia will be hosting the first ever esports game, and they will be hosting this in 2025. Correct? Take a note of this. Next, name the BTS member who recently became the first ever Korean singer to carry the 2024 Paris Olympic Games torch. So who is that BTS member? Kim Seokjin, right? His stage name is Jin. He's a BTS member and he participated in the torch lay of the Paris Olympic Games. Correct? Take a note of this. And he became the first ever K-pop singer to carry a Olympic torch? Next, who has been recently appointed as the representative for South Asia in the Asian Paralympic Committee? So Deepa Malik has been appointed as the representative for South Asia in the Asian Paralympic Committee. Correct. Also remember, she is related to shot put, and she became the first female para athlete to win a silver medal in the shot put category at the Rio 2016 Paralympic Games. She was honored with Arjuna Award in 2012, Padma Shri in 2017, and Major Dhyanchand Khel Ratan Award in 2019. Next, who recently won the All India Football Federation Men's Footballer of the Year 23-24? So, Lelianzula Changate, he has won the AIFF Men's Footballer of the Year for 23-24. And Indumati Catherison, she is an Indian women's football player. She is from Tamil Nadu and she has been named as the AIFF Women Footballer of the Year for 23-24. And Lelianzula Changate, he is from Mizoram. Both are important. Take a note on them. Next, who has recently won the bronze medal in the sabre category at the Commonwealth Junior and Cadet Fencing Championship 24 held in New Zealand? So Shreya Gupta, right? Shreya Gupta, she is an Indian fencer. She is from Jammu and Kashmir and she has won the bronze medal here in the sabre category at the Commonwealth Junior and Cadet Fencing Championship that was held in New Zealand. Next, who has recently won the F1 Hungarian Grand Prix held in Hungary? So Oscar Piastri, right, has won the F1 Hungarian Grand Prix that was held in Hungary. Next, which city has recently elected as the host of the 26th Olympic and Paralympic Winter Games for 2030? So which is that country or which is that city? To be honest, it is French Alps and the country here is France. Correct. They have been elected as the host of the 26th Olympic and Paralympic Winter Games held in 2030. The French Alps 2030 will be the first edition of the Olympic and Paralympic Winter Games to fully integrate the principles of Olympic Agenda of 2020 and 2020 plus 5, focusing on sustainability. Next, one more thing, remember, this is the 26th edition we are talking about. If we talk about the 27th edition of the Olympic and Paralympic Winter Games that will be held in 2034, it will be held in Salt Lake City of Utah, that is in USA. Next, who has recently won the F1 Belgian Grand Prix held at the Stadtwald, Belgium? So Lewis Hamilton has won the F1 Belgian Grand Prix. Next, which country has recently won the Women's T20 Asia Cup title 2024? It is Sri Lanka that has won the Women's T20 Asia Cup title 2024. They defeated India's women cricket team in the final. So that's all for the day related to sports, friends. Now let's move to some revision part that will be interesting and will be very beneficial for your learning. Next, which country recently signed an MOU with Indian government to introduce UPI? So India and Maldives. So we can say Maldives recently signed an MOU with our India in order to introduce UPI in their country. Next remember Ivory Coast. It became the 53rd party to join the United Nations Water Convention, also known as the Convention on the Protection and Use of Transboundaries Water Courses and International Lakes. Next, which country's Chamber of Accounts has recently signed an MOU with India's Comptroller and Auditor General of India to exchange auditing expertise? It is Uzbekistan. Right? Then apart from this, remember Saudi Arabia here. Saudi Arabia, or we can say United Nations Commission on the Status of Women, unanimously appointed Saudi Arabia to chair their 69th session that will be held in 2025. Next, who has been recently elected as the youngest Prime Minister of Thailand? That is Pantogran Shinawatra has been appointed as the youngest ever Prime Minister of Thailand, right? And she also became the Thailand, that is the second ever female Thailand Prime Minister. Apart from this, if we talk about Claudia Sheinbaum, right, she became the first female president of Mexico. I repeat, she became the first female president of Mexico. Next, which jersey number of India hockey team has officially retired from the national senior men's team in honor of the former Indian goalkeeper PR Srijesh? So PR Srijesh had jersey number 16, which has been officially retired by the Hockey India. He is also known as by the name God of Indian modern history, also known as the Wall of Indian hockey, and he's a goalkeeper, correct, and he has recently retired. He was honored with Padma Shri, that is the fourth highest civilian award, in 2017, and Major Dhyanchand Khel Ratan Award in 2021. Next, which state has recently declared petroglyphs and geoglyphs in Ratnagiri as protected monuments? This is Maharashtra state. Take a note, this is important. Next, which bank has recently launched India-Singapore Connect in collaboration with CNBC TV18 initiative to strengthen the relationship between India and Singapore? That is DBS Bank. Right, so DBS Bank India recently launched India-Singapore Connect in collaboration with CNBC TV18 initiative to strengthen the relationship between India and Singapore. And it marks DBS Bank's 30th anniversary in India since their operation in 1994. Next, which institute has recently set up a center for Narmada River Basin Management to conduct the condition assessment and management plan of Narmada River Basin? That is IIT Gandhinagar. Next, which of the following points are correct with respect to the proposals approved by Union Cabinet on 16th of August? If we look at the options A, B, C here, option A and B are right, C is wrong. C is saying that it also approved the development of two new civil enclaves at Bagdogra Airport in Bihar and Bhita Airport in West Bengal. Right? But no, remember, it also approved the development of the two new civil enclaves, right? But remember, there will be two new metro phases, two corridors of the metro phases. And these two corridors are for the metro, Bengaluru Metro Phase 3. Right? Apart from this, remember, as we are talking about here, Bagdogra Airport in Bihar and Bhita Airport in West Bengal. Remember, it is CCEA, that is Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs, chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, has also approved the development of the two new civil enclaves, that is at Bagdogra Airport, that is in Bihar. Is it correct? No, this is not in Bihar. Bagdogra Airport is in West Bengal, and Bhita Airport, it is in Bihar. So vice versa they are given, right? Now it is right. Next, which organization recent state report stated that India lost 33.9 million hectares of crops due to excess rain and additional 35 million hectare due to drought during 2015 to 2021. So it is World Economic Forum. They stated that because of the rainfall, excessive rainfall, India lost 33.9 million hectares of crops due to excessive rainfall and 35 million hectares of crops because of drought. And this data is between 2015 to 2021. Next, according to Periodic Labour Force Survey Quarterly Bulletin released by National Statistical Office, the unemployment rate in urban areas among persons aged 15 years and above was how much in April to June quarter of FY25? It was 6.6% in April to June quarter of FY25. Here the unemployment rate among males aged 15 years and above decreased to 5.8%, whereas in females the unemployment rate increased to 9%. Next, what was the denomination of the coin that was recently released to mark the birth centenary of former Tamil Nadu Chief Minister, that is former Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Kalaigar M. Karunanidhi, and it is worth 100 rupees, right? This is the coin, this is the denomination of this coin. Then apart from this, remember, PM Narendra Modi also unveiled a commemorative stamp and a special 75 rupees coin during the inauguration of the new parliament building. Right? Apart from this, rupees 19 rupees coin was also launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi to commemorate 90 years of RBI. Next, which bank has recently launched Antadrishti Braille debit card for visually impaired customers? It is PNB, Punjab National Bank. Next, which airport has recently become the first Indian airport to achieve the status of net zero carbon emissions level 5 certification of the Airport Council International? It is Indira Gandhi International airport. This is in New Delhi, and it became the first airport in India to achieve the status of net zero carbon emission level 5 certification. Next, in May 2024, which of the following organizations jointly developed a unified India Organic logo to replace the India Organic and Jaivik Bharat logos? So, which is it? It is all first and second, that is Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, FSSAI, and Agriculture and Processed Food Exports Development Authority. Correct? So both of them are right. Next. In June 24, the Department of Telecommunication has introduced Dash for making service and transactional voice calls. So the Department of Telecommunication has introduced what? They have introduced 160 series for making service and transactional calls. Next, Software Technology Parks of India, an autonomous society that comes under the Dash, celebrated their 33rd Foundation Day on 6th of June under the theme that is Positioning Bharat as a Tech Product Nation. So, Software Technology Park of India, an autonomous body that comes under the Ministry of Electronics, Information and Technology, celebrated their 33rd Foundation on 6th of June 2024. And here you can see the theme of this day. Next, Narendra Modi was sworn in as the Prime Minister of India for the third consecutive time after the BJP-led NDA got the majority in the which edition of Lok Sabha elections. So they were the 18th edition of Lok Sabha election, and this is the third consecutive time Prime Minister Narendra Modi was appointed as the PM of India. Next, who has recently become the Indian Navy's first women helicopter pilot? Name that pilot. Anamika Rajiv. Right, she became the Indian Navy's first women helicopter pilot. Anamika Rajiv. Next, which organization has recently launched the AIM ICDK Water Challenge 4.0 and the 5th edition of the Innovation for You aims to foster innovation and sustainability in India? This is Niti Aayog. Right, Niti Aayog. This is the organization that launched this AIM ICDK Water Challenge 4.0 and the 5th edition of the Innovations for You that aims to foster innovation and sustainability in India. Next, which state has become the first in India to announce 1 crore rupees in insurance compensation for employees who passed away in road accidents? That will be Karnataka. Right, Karnataka state became the first state in India to announce 1 crore rupees compensation in insurance for the employees who passed away in road accidents. Next, in June, the Government of India extended the Digital Health Incentive Scheme by a year up to what? It has been extended up to 30th of June 2025. Earlier it was finishing on 30th of June 2024, but now it has been increased. Also remember, as a part of the scheme, the hospitals will receive 20 rupees per patient for digitizing the health records and linking them with Aadhaar ID. Next, which state secretariat has recently become the India's first eco-friendly state government headquarter? It is of Assam state. Right, Assam secretariat became the India's first green state government headquarter with the inauguration of 2.5 megawatt solar project on the campus of Janta Bhavan in Dispur, Guwahati, Assam. This secretariat complex will now run solely on the solar power installed with using 12.5 crore rupees of fund. Next, which of the following terms were defined by the newly introduced Offshore Areas Rules 2024 by the Government of India? So which of the following terms were defined? All four of them, right? All the above were defined. Next, which of the following points are not correct with respect to the cabinet approvals? If we look at the options here, option B is wrong here. Rest option A and C are right. B is saying that the VGF, that is Viability Gap Funding Scheme for offshore wind energy projects with a total outlay of 8453 crore rupees. Is it correct? So it is not 8454 crore rupees. Actually, it is 7453 crore rupees. This is the right option. Then construction of major port at Vadhavan near Dhanau in Maharashtra with a total project cost. This is also right, and option A is also right. Then again, next question is, which ministry has notified the Post Office Act of 2023 that became effective from 18th of June. It is Ministry of Communication that has notified the Post Office Act of 2023 that became effective from 18th of June 2024. Next, in June 24, Union Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship partnered with which country to boost India's agriculture sector with emerging skills? It is Australia. Next, which state's tourism board has recently launched Prime Minister Shri Paratan Vayu Seva, that is an interstate air service that connects the state's religious and tourist spots by air. So which is that state? It is Madhya Pradesh state. They have launched this scheme, that is PM Shri Paratan Vayu Seva, or we can say a air taxi scheme. Right? I repeat, Pradhan Mantri Shri Paratan Vayu Seva scheme launched by Madhya Pradesh. Next, which airport has recently received the license extension from the Directorate General of Civil Aviation for a period of 5 years? So which is that airport? It is Maharshi Valmiki International Airport of Ayodhya, UP. And they have been granted a license for a period of 5 years. And this is an international airport. Also remember the Jewar airport, that will also be in UP, and it will also be an international airport.